Recording this computer. Hi, I'm Leslie, and this is my friend.
Natalie.
Yes, and Natalie is trying to understand how to work this project. So I'm going to be her friend and tell her what she needs to do. So Natalie, do you know what you're supposed to do?
No, I don't.
Okay. This is a project that you have to interview two different people, and you have to write a reflection about their interview. Okay. So
Okay.
where you should start is in the Google Classroom. I'm going to show you that. Do you see Google Classroom?
Yes.
All right. And I click on here. And here is the project articles. There is an article about should we recycle? And if I open that up, it takes a little bit. It's going to make me sign in. Here we go. Oh, hopefully no. No, good. Okay. So here it is. Here's one article, pro and con. Is it time to stop recycling our garbage? And Natalie, did you read this article yet? Because you were supposed to.
No.
Well, when are you going to? When do you think you can do that? When do you think?
When I finish reading my book for school.
Can you do this today, Natalie? They're really short.
Well, probably.
Okay. And then after you're done reading the pros and the cons, like here's some of the pros. Recycling is more expensive than it's worth. That sounds like a con. It's cheaper to make things from new than from scratch. Recycling doesn't really save money. And then, but the con is, but Americans they still throw away too much stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's affecting the environment. And there's ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Do you remember doing this kind of stuff before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's another article back in that Google Classroom. Let me move this. That is about self-driving cars. Does that sound like fun? This is the future.
Sounds scary.
Why is this recycle again? That's not what I want. Oh, it's down here. Right here. Okay. Look at this car. Time to use self-driving cars. The pro is because it's in the future that we're no longer going to have to drive. It's old-fashioned to be behind the wheel. And the reason that there's accidents is because there's too much human error. And that's why people get in accidents. So if you had a self-driving car that's already programmed, that there'll be less accidents. And
Unless it malfunctions.
Safer. So that's the pro. But the con is you can only go so far in a self-driving car. And I don't think there'll be as much freedom right now. You can't go very far. How far can you go? Oh, there's a computer in the back seat to program it. Car insurance. Be a different thing. Okay. So Nat, when you do this, you have to go to that first checkpoint, compare and contrast what you read. Uh-oh. It's not going to let me because I have to view it as a student. So I have to go in here and view as somebody, which I don't know. I don't like to share who I'm doing it with. How about, I got a really nice new student. If I view it the way he does, in his year page, and here it is, different perspectives. There it is. And the compare and contrast. And you see how it's got these little arrows go back and forth? That's a shared, it's a shared document. It's a worksheet. So if he clicks on share document, there's directions in this graphic organizer worksheet of what to do. Okay. So he's got to write what is the purpose of the first article, the one that we read about recycling. Make that bigger. Okay, what is the purpose of the text one? And I've got to tell kids to do a flip statement. The purpose of the first text. Yes, I see. I've gone on. I see. It's a typo. So you know what to do when you have typos? You can highlight, right click, and find it. And just,
Or you can just right click.
oh, really?
Yeah.
But sometimes some kids say that doesn't happen for them on Chromebooks. I don't know why.
It happens on mine. Write a typo and right click on it. Okay, that's not a typo. That's it's gibberish.
How about that? Is that a typo? Oops. You said just right click. It doesn't.
Well, it's not a typo.
But it is. I typed cats wrong.
Oh my gosh.
How about that? Is that a typo? No.
No, right click on it. Not beside it, on it. See?
Oh, okay. The purpose of the first text is about recycling and if it is worth doing, reuse, reduce, or recycle. Okay. What's the evidence that tells you that this is the purpose of text one? So now they've got to go back into that where they had that Newsleah. And I need to find something directly from the text. So can I copy this? And copy and paste that into this. No, uh-oh. Okay. So the next one was about the self-driving cars. So the purpose of the second text was an article about self-driving cars. Okay. But what's the evidence that tells you that's the purpose? Do I have purpose wrong? Yes.
Dad, be quiet.
Great. He's just ruining my video. It's all ruined. Okay, what's the purpose? The future is already here for self-driving cars. Okay, so, oh, more than a century. Copy and Control V. How are the purposes of the two texts similar? I think they both are talking about change in the future. Would you agree with that?
Sure.
How are they different, Natalie?
Well, one's about recycling and one's about self-driving cars. So one's about changing the environment for environmental health reasons, and the other one's about technological advancement.
And the second about technological advancement. I like what you said. And there I had 2 typos. I'm getting worse with typing. I changed it. All right. Who is the audience for text 1?
What do you mean? Whoever wants to know the pros and cons of recycling.
So the audience for the first article is for people who want to know about how to save the environment. That's not right?
Sure. You're really bad at typing the.
I am. And it's bad because the older I get, the worse my typing skills are getting. What evidence tell you that this is the audience for text 1? So I need to go back and find out from that news, Leah.
If you want to save the planet, that first sentence.
Ah. And garbage is the very first sentence. Copy and paste it, or Control V?
Control V.
Control V, not Cap V. Who is the audience for text 2? The audience for the second article is for who?
People who want to learn about technological advancement.
Can I say this? Technology and transportation?
Sure.
Look at that awful spelling. And I did it again. The, and right click technology. Okay. What evidence? What evidence? Go back to that one about self-driving cars.
Go up to the very, is that the first thing?
I know, but I think we used that. Didn't we? We already used that up here.
Okay, go down.
Okay. You're kind of bossy. You're
Well,
not
like,
very
just
study
choose
buddy.
anyone. Go down to like the conclusion. No.
All the
Okay.
way down.
I don't know. Just pick something.
That is not being a very good study buddy. How about this?
Sure.
Do you like it? Technology that assists humans drivers is great.
Yes.
All right. The last thing. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that. Control V. Okay. How are the audience of the two texts similar?
They are both being informed, like informative.
About the future. And how are the it's the audience. How are the audiences similar?
Yeah, I know. That's why I said informed, not informative.
They are both. They are both being informed about the future. How are they different?
Well, depending on who's reading it, they're probably searching for completely different topics. Like either you're interested in learning about technology or you're interested in learning about environmental stuff, that it's like nature. So computers or nature? I don't know. It depends on the person. I don't know what to tell you.
They're, Okay. Do you like that one or not? They are different audiences depending upon their interest of nature or technology.
Sure.
You're easy to please. Okay, main points. What is the main point of text one? Text one was about recycling. What's the main point?
To inform about recycling.
Okay. So I make these kids actually type out those statements. The main point of text number one was to be informative about the environment. What evidence tells you that that's the main point?
Well, it gives you pros and cons. Basically, the title.
Okay. The title?
You don't write basically.
How should I start that?
I was just saying the title. Just say, the evidence that shows you the main point of text one is the title.
Is the title of the article, which is, do I have to do that evidence, which is pro-con. Copy and Control V. Oh, I don't like that.
Take that little tiny paintbrush up in the corner.
This.
First, highlight the text you want that big text to be. No, not that text.
What?
Highlight the evidence. Just highlight that. No, highlight the evidence.
This.
Click the paintbrush.
Yeah.
Now highlight pro con blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, you did not do it right. Listen. Highlight the evidence. Highlight.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Click the paintbrush.
Click the paintbrush. It's a roller.
Click it.
Click it.
Now don't click anything else.
I didn't.
Highlight pro con.
Yes.
Let go. There you go.
Thank you for that typing tip, Natalie, that word processing tip. You're a great friend. But you're kind of bossy and mean for a friend. Okay. What is the main point of text 2? The main point of text number 2 was to be informative about the technology
Coming to the future
of self-driving cars in the future. What evidence? The evidence that tells you the main point is the title again?
Yeah.
Of the article, which is go back, go up, come on, go faster, up, there, pro or con, copy, and Control V, and you said go here and just highlight a little bit here, and go to the paint roller, and then bring the paint down here.
Yes.
And paint it all the same. Huh. Okay. How are the main points of the two texts similar? The main points of the two texts
are both pros and cons.
Similar because they both present the pros and the cons of the topic.
At hand. Yeah, sure.
How are the main points of the two texts different?
Well, they are giving pros and cons of different topics.
The main points of the two texts are different. What did you say?
Because they're presenting different topics.
Are two. That's not. I don't know.
Because they're presenting different topics.
Topics. All right. Logic and relevance. What logical point did the author of text 1 make? Text 1 was pros and cons of garbage. What logical points? And maybe that's where the headings are. It's cheaper to make new things. It doesn't really save money. Or is it these little headings? Americans still throw away garbage. Or is it just one thing, like how to throw away less trash? What do you think? The logical points in the first article, are you helping me? Were should I do the pros and cons?
Sure.
You don't care. Control V that. And then the con was Americans still throw away too much garbage. Copy. You think I should paintbrush that?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Why? Is it an easy teacher? What logical points did the author make in text 1? Wait, that's a typo. Why are they repeating that?
Maybe it meant to say text 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says illogical. What did not make sense? Parts did not. Oops, should I just repeat? The illogical points the author made was could it be about the Seattle, their program? Is it logical or illogical that some people don't want to do it?
I don't know.
This is 5th grade work. How easy can this be?
It's not hard. I just have my own work.
Yeah, but you're supposed to help me because you're supposed to be my study buddy. So, and you're a very good writer. So tell me, what should I be?
I don't even have like access to type on that. I'm just watching you do the whole thing, and you're slow at a computer.
It doesn't help your study buddy. It does not help your study.
It's not funny, Mom. I have so many pages.
It doesn't help your study buddy to criticize them. That is not a good example.
Well, it helps whenever the study buddy is really bad at typing and computers.
I need what's illogical.
I don't know. I can't like scroll through the document by myself.
Is it illogical to make people change what they throw out?
I don't know.
I'm saying that.
Okay.
The author expects
And it's also really cold up here, just saying.
their habits. Okay. Okay, so text 2 was about the self-driving cars, right? What are the logical points? The logical points the author made in text 2 was we are ready for self-driving cars. But what's illogical about that? Or should I have the pros and cons? The future is already here for self-driving cars. What illogical points? How about the insurance plan?
Sure.
The illogical points was about car insurance. How relevant was the evidence used in text number 1? Relevant. Is this good for today?
Yes, because America keeps getting more and more filled with trash.
The first article was relevant because America keeps getting filled more and more with trash. Okay. How about the text 2? Second article was relevant
Because the future is coming, so self-driving cars are the future, and so I guess it's coming.
the future is coming and you can't stop technology. You like it?
Yes, turn in.
Yes. My problem is for this learner, I really can't turn it in because it doesn't belong to me. I just use his account. Thank you, Caden. But you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a copy of it so I have it for later. I think I would have to take his name off, though, and fix it. What can I call it? It's checkpoint. One, compare and contrast. Okay. Maybe I can put that example in there. But do you think kids would like just copy mine?
Well, then you'll know they copied yours,
Yeah, then it would be plagiarism, huh?
and then you get a 0 and a written letter home from school, and a possible suspension or detention or something.
Well, anything like that could be possible, but we're talking about 5th graders, you know, I don't know if they can think outside the box and make their own work. Well, hey friend, thank you for helping me. I'm sure this is a very long video.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take us to do this one?
I know, I guess you'll find out when you end the video.
All right. Okay, so I guess our meeting is over. and you can leave at any time. I will stop sharing. And I love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. End the meeting for all.